What is up, everybody, and happy motherfucking Sunday! It's like a hype intro I'm realizing now for some lo-fi. Every time I do lo-fi, like I love lo-fi music, I freaking edit to this music all day long. It like stills my little ADHD brain. But then we're having lo-fi, and then I'm like, ah! As soon as I come on. So maybe I need to like ease into my crazy. Either way, how y'all doing? Freaking Jovi in the house. Leah is here. How y'all doing? Early crowd. I freaking love it. Mary Ann is here as well too. Diana, how are you doing, my homie? Jesse! Yes! Miso in the house as well too. BTS Nuna's here. Darcel, hello. Leah! I think I already said hello, but we're getting a double highs. What up, double time? Freaking Flowers is here. I love you guys to death. So for real, for real. Vivian's here. Cookie Stan, yes! Kathleen! Oh my god, Jackie freaking Hunt is here. Good lord! The people are coming out in troves. Freaking Black Rose Army Stan. I'm still gonna call you RM Army, because that's how I know you. Because I freaking love your face. How are you? Huh, Meredith is here. Freaking everybody. Oh, I love it. I freaking love it. Also, freaking Chimber, or freaking, Kimchi. I can't read either. May is here. Freaking everybody. BTS, freaking bandmate fan ATL is in the house. Everyone is here. All right, so check it out. Homies. Joyce is here as well, too. Draws, freaking Nolo, freaking favorite thing. Just free. I wish, beyond anything else, I wish I could come up with some way to like get either, I don't know, like AI characters of y'all and watch any like 90s sitcom where somebody kicks in the door, where like Seinfeld, like the Kramer dude like kicks in the door and he slides in or whatever, and then there's like the fake audience. It's like, yeah, that's what I wish I could get every time you guys came in. Just a freaking AI version of y'all kicking in my stream door, just blasting me with a freaking confetti like my homegirls Meg and mother freaking Roman Lizzie and even Brianna recently. Everyone's blasting us with freaking confetti. That's kind of what I wish I had here. But, and on to get, how you doing? Recover from that ramen yet? Okay, so anyone that's watching this after the live stream, my plans for this stream, I'm going to let you guys know. That way you guys can fast forward if you want to. But I'm going to tell you guys what all I got into this weekend tell you guys some things that I cannot put in my travel vlog. And then after that part, then we're going to watch freaking episode 25 of SUGA's Suchwita, and I'm really excited about that episode. And what we do with that is anytime they drink on the show, boom, I've got a drink right here. We're going to drink a little bit of that with them, and we're doing a little bit of fun on that. But for now, Rhea, how are you doing? Or Remia, how are you? Hello from Shillong. Dang, that is awesome. How are you doing? Welcome in. Have to lurk today. Been sick with a cold. Oh, I'm so sorry, Draws. That sucks so bad. So excited for this episode. Me freaking too. I've been wanting to watch this one for a while. I just didn't have the time. Meredith, how are you today? Okay, so check it out. Here we go. Couple things. Let's talk a little bit about what we did this weekend. Let you guys, y'all tell me y'all's things this weekend too. But for our travel vlog, what all we did, we went Purfest. Wait, what is that? I know what that is. I've heard that before. What is Purfest? How do I know that? Finally defrosting in Portland. Dude, I feel you on that one, because honestly here, I came home and the power was off in my studio. It was like 10 degrees. This water was completely frozen solid. It's like liquid now, but it was completely ice. Actually, wait, no, it's this one, but this is a really cold bottle of water now. How's it going tonight? Dragon, how are you doing? Okay, so check it. We went to Cancun. It was like the quickest Cancun trip ever. There were pros, there were cons. We'll get into the whole thing. But mainly, it was a lot of fun, man. I got to meet up with my friend Casey, and he is the guitarist for Jelly Roll. That's how I got into the whole concert thing. I was talking to Casey, and I was like, dude, I'm doing travel vlogs for concerts. And he was like, dude, we're doing our first out-of-country show in Cancun. Would you want to come to it? And I was like, if you get me a ticket, I'll get my way there. And he was like, deal. So we ended up making that happen. And man, it was a lot of fun. I've got a ton of videos. And like, I've never been backstage for something that scale. I've played a lot of shows and a lot of festivals, but I've never played something that is like that scale, if that makes sense. Luke Bryant was there. I was like, what the heck? Drink whatever Yoongi makes a little purr noise. Roscoe did it. That's Purfest. Oh my God. Okay, man, the Rose is performing in Mumbai and I couldn't make it. I'm so sad. Oh no, they're so good live, man. The Rose is so good live. That does sound hilarious. We'll have to come up with our own spin on it though. I can't just straight up yank it from Roscoe. Purfest sounds hilarious. We've been doing it anytime they drink, we drink. That's what I've been doing because it's called Drink With Me, you know, drinking with SUGA. Never did find out what you saw at the end of your live stream. We got cut off. Okay, so during the live stream, I was staring at a Bubba Gump shrimp. And I don't know if y'all have noticed, but in my other travel vlogs, in Japan, in freaking Hong Kong, there's been a Bubba Gump shrimp everywhere. I've never ate there before, but there's just this huge shrimp sign everywhere I go. I'm like, why is this everywhere? I have no clue. It makes me laugh every time I see it. Sri Lanka from Southeast Asia, below India, close to the Meadows. Love you for loving BTS. Oh, thank you so much, for real. Love the picture. Okay, so here we go. Let's talk about some stuff. Randomly, how this all happened. So, day of, whenever I first got to Cancun. First of all, I'm gonna start doing like travel tip videos because there's a lot of stuff that I wish I knew before I went places, but I never knew. And there's not videos telling you. But like, for instance, Cancun is a tourist trap. A lot of the places that I went to were very tourist trappy. And what I mean by that is like, as soon as you get out of the airport, as soon as you walk out of the airport doors, you're like blasted. And I mean freaking instant blasted with people coming at you. There's like 50 people with like little signs and they're trying to get you to get a taxi ride to their place. You might not know this, but Uber is not allowed in certain places, and the airport there is one of those places because the taxis gouge the crap out of you in prices. It went from $120 to get me to the middle of town, which was like a 10-minute drive. $120 taxi ride, and I talked him down to $30. So don't just go with it. I think my friend paid $150 to get to his hotel from the airport, and you're already out that money right off the bat. Right off the bat, you're out that money. It was rough. So that happened. anyways, I'm going to do a lot of stuff like that. And then essentially what I was going to say about that with the concert, got there, I met the owner of CMT, which was really cool. I ended up talking to one of the dudes. There's a guy. Let me look and see if I can find his face. See if we can find a picture. CMT presents. Host, I think. Let's just do CMT host. I don't know. CMT hosts. There he is. That's the dude right there. Cody Allen is this guy's name. So check this out. I met up with this dude. I don't think Uber has ever been allowed in the airports. I had no clue. I didn't know that. So I wish I knew that because I had no freaking clue. I didn't know that was the thing. But as soon as you get out of the airport, like Uber was $15 and they're just like cool and chill, and it all comes out of PayPal. So it doesn't like, you know what I mean? It's really easy. So get to the concert. Got one of the little friends and family badges, which I don't have it on me, but I'll bring it up here. But I got a little friends and family, the Amigos pass. And that got me backstage to like the artist lounge and stuff. Well, while I'm back there, there's a dude with like a huge camera gear and he's rubbing his shoulders. And I thought he was the camera guy, and it's this dude. So I'm like talking to him. I'm like, oh, hey, what's up, dude? I was like, that's a huge rig you got there. Your shoulders sore? And he was like, yeah, man. I mean, kind of. And so, boop, it's this guy. This little dude right here. So I met up with him and I talked with him for a long time. And then he was like, what are you doing here? What are you up to? And I was like, I'm doing travel vlogs. And I talked to him about how like, I'm really wanting to show people how music connects people throughout the world. Like, doesn't matter where you're from. We were just in different parts of Asia and like listening to the same music. Even if we don't speak the same languages, we're doing that. And then I was telling him like, we're listening to country music in Cancun. And so I talked to him a lot. And then he freaking introduced me to the dude that owns this company, which is wild. Like, I remember my grandpa, like, growing up, like, I don't know, listening to country music television, like, all the time. And in Nashville, it's a really big thing. I don't know about, like, anywhere else in the world, but I know that there it's, like, huge, you know? So either way, met this dude, had no clue who he was, talked to him. He's like the nicest dude. He is a legit, really super nice guy. Because douche told me, like, I'm just over there like, oh, dude, I like your camera gear. Is that yours? Oh, that's cool. And no. You met my friend at the Rose concert. She showed me your picture. Yes. I'm telling you, like, anytime I see somebody, I'll just talk to everybody. I don't know. This dude you see here is the dude I am in person. So met with that guy, talked with him for a while. He introduced me after I told him about my travel vlog and what we're doing with that. He introduced me to the dude that's over CMT, so that was really freaking cool. Got to talk to that guy. Then I hung out, watched a couple of concerts for a little while, and then freaking I was like just chilling out, eating a churro on the beach, eating churros, drinking on the beach, and then I was like, dude, I really got to go pee. I got to pee. So like get up and go towards the bathrooms, and I see somebody doing freaking cartwheels, and I'm like, freaking Casey. So like I run up, give dude a hug, and then we just ran around the venue from there. We were just meeting everybody. I met Luke Bryant. He was genuinely a very nice dude. Met with Jelly Roll. I didn't get to take a picture with him. I felt so awkward, and I'm not gonna lie to you guys. At that point, I was slightly intoxicated too, because it was free drinks the whole time. Like if y'all watched my Instagram story, it was free drinks and free food. It was a wild night. I want a churro, choice. I never had a legit churro that I liked, but these were like little churro donuts. Oh God, they're so good. He is 100% legit, same IRL as on YouTube. Freaking me, or are you talking about another person? Someone else here maybe as well too. I don't know. But yes, give us travel tips. So big tip number 1 is in Cancun, do not use their taxi service unless you absolutely have to, which I guess is at the airports. But anywhere else, Uber, and then Uber again. It's so much cheaper. Oh my freaking God, it's so cheap. For sure. Oh yeah, I watched the stories. Watched you slowly get redder and redder. It was hilarious. Yes, I had so many people. My dad actually called me and he was like, hey, he was like, if you get really drunk, stop posting stuff. And I was like, dude, I don't have a filter. And then I called my brother. So last little story I'll tell you guys before we get into this. But so I am like, it was after everybody played. And so we hung out for a long time after the show. And I met with some really, really, really funny people as well, too, during that. Panda, how you doing? And also, Park Kooky, how are you, my friend? But so we stayed for a long time, and I was like, I'm just gonna go in and like head on back, I guess, because everybody left. There was an after party, and after the after party, everybody left. And I was making my way back to the front, because this is a massive complex that we were actually at. So I was walking my way back to that area to try to find out where I can get an Uber or a taxi back to my hotel or something, you know? And while walking there, there's another concert going on, and I happened to randomly get backstage there, and I was hanging out with everybody for a while, and they were like, dude, I know you from somewhere. And the guy ends up knowing me from my YouTube channel, so he like watches our YouTube channel. That was wild. Freaking hung out there for a while, drank a little bit more, and then finally ended up walking back to like where the main office was, and there's like shuttles taking people places. And mind you, it's me and like one other couple. It's like a lady and a dude. And I was like, hey, I'm trying to get back to the airport hotel. Do you guys know if this takes you there or if taxis are running? Megan Cash, how you doing? And they're like, you're screwed, dude. It's like 1 o'clock in the morning. No taxis are running. And I think this shuttle just takes you to the front of this reservation place that we're on. And I was like, oh God. So I'm on the phone with my brother, and somehow randomly I just get into the bus. I don't know really how I got in the bus, but I just remember talking to my brother Nick, and I remember thinking to myself, dude, you're actually drunk. You need to like just think you're drunk, and we're gonna get through this. You're gonna be fine. So I get all the way to the front gate where there's like the office and stuff like that. The bus stops and everybody's getting out, and I'm like, I guess I'm gonna get out too. And you know you're kind of drunk whenever people are asking you if you're okay. So like two like bellhop guys come up, and they're like, you okay, sir? And I was like, yeah, just waiting on my taxi. And then because I was like, dude, you're drunk, so just like act not drunk. And so I chilled around for like 5-10 minutes, and thank the good Lord for freaking Uber, because Uber just pulls up, and this dude just ride up to me, and he was like, hey man, you ordered an Uber? And I was like, yes, thank you God. So me and dude just talked for like 30 minutes. I don't even remember what I said. I just know I was like, your English is really good. You're really good at English. And then I got back to my hotel. We made it home alive, guys. We made it home alive. And also, that airport ramen, the worst thing I've ever ate in my life. And it was a spectacular journey. It was so good how bad it was. Standing next to you, Park, yes. And freaking yes, Maja Cat in the house. How you doing, homie? I've missed your face. But yeah, either way, a lot of randomness. This whole weekend was pretty random. And once I get the actual... So my plan is, once I get the travel vlog together and have it all roughly edited, I'm going to do a stream on either Patreon or Twitch or YouTube and do a behind the scenes. So I'll like be talking about everything that I'm showing you guys and like giving you guys little behind the scenes stories. Because there's one thing that I'm still not sure that I should actually say out loud. There's something that happened that is like hilarious to me, but I don't know if I can tell you guys or not. So I'm trying to get permission to tell this story. It's hilarious. Meg, how you doing? Hi people, Park, how you doing? And Drawl said you've got angels traveling with you for sure. I think so. Because I'm not gonna lie, especially in the back of the bus, I was like, you're drunk, just be cool. And then yeah, I think I did drunk try to Uber a person, but then it was looking for a person for a long time, so I totally forgot about it, and I got out of the app. Oh, now I'm curious. There is the person I took a picture with, the story is about them, and I don't know that I can tell this story without getting in trouble about telling this story, because it was pretty funny. In my opinion, I laughed a lot. It wasn't incriminating, I don't think, but it was definitely something that I don't know if he wants people to know. You know what I mean? And it was hilarious. I thought it was so funny. I did not film this, but I kind of did a little bit. It's a very, very funny thing, though. How soon we forget. You don't need permission. You don't need permission. I give you permission. Dang. Well, hopefully. Okay, so during the travel vlog, whenever I do the show and tell of the travel vlog, I'll tell you guys on that, okay? I watched some other reactors clearly use BTS to get the views from ARMY. I love how you are also ARMY. Thank you for being you. You know what? Honestly, May, like, Michaela. Oh my God. Why am I calling you May? Michaela. Honestly, BTS like didn't I met a lot of people through BTS, a freaking lot of homies I've met through BTS, but I will say more than even like views or any of that stuff, because I think at the end of the day, like viewership's cool. Views, like numbers are cool and stuff like that. People shoot for those. People make goals for that. But what's it matter? You're not getting paid for it. So like, why are you doing that? You know what I mean? What I think matters more is like, I don't know. They've helped me care more about myself as a person, and because I'm able to love myself more, I'm able to genuinely love people more. And I think I've always been a people person and always really loved and tried to help people. But once you actually care more about yourself, I think it helps you care more about other people. And I think like, I don't know. I like that a lot. So either way, yes, I am definitely 100% BTS Army. And I freaking love it. So thank you very much for saying that. So you didn't ask Jelly Roll to be on a live. No, I didn't get a lot of time with Jelly Roll either, to be honest with you, because like he was kind of the dude of the hour. He was like the guy, you know what I mean? I got to talk to him backstage one-on-one, and I got to have a very funny moment that I don't know if I could tell y'all about yet. Had a hilarious moment that happened, and I would love to tell you guys about. And if I get approval, I swear on everything I'll tell y'all. But yeah, I don't know. Either way, hopefully very soon I can tell you guys that story, because it was funny. I did get a lot of not a lot, but I got a good bit of one-on-one time with him. You can't fully love other people unless you know how to love yourself. And for me, that took a long time to really understand that, because like I would be, first of all, Chimmy, how you freaking doing, Chimber? And also, Dave, for real, how are you? Had to be rough coming back to the Arctic. Dude, it sucked so bad. And then I had to walk all the way from the freaking airport exit all the way to the back parking lots. I don't know if anybody knows Nashville Airport, but it has a long ass walk, and it was freezing, dude. My fingers were like, oh. But yes, saying what Meg just said, you can't fully love other people until you know how to love yourself, is very true. And I just have to say, like, I've always been that person that's been like, I want to help people out. I want to help people out. But then at the end of the day, like I'd be helping people or something like that. And full transparency, okay, 100% transparency. Whenever I was coming up in the music scene, this happened to me a lot. And I don't know if it was like taught to me or if it just because like, I don't know what it was. But like we would be playing a show with a band and I would be like, dude, I love this band. I love their music. I want to get them on more of our shows. So then like I booked all of our concerts. And so I'd be like, dude, we're playing the Rutledge, or we're playing the Exit Inn, or we're playing like whatever place in Nashville. Would you guys like to play this show with us? So we play the show. Freaking Joyce! Champa Fun for real. Thank you so much. 150. I can't believe we actually hit that too, by the way. That's insane. Thank you. Thank you very much. But I remember trying to help a lot of people out in that. Also remember, and this is just me being like completely honest with you guys, I also remember sometimes like seeing other bands that we would get on our bill, never reciprocating that love or whatever, or like helping us out or something, and then them just blowing up and me having like a slight bit of jealousy about that. You know, I'd be like, oh man, that could have been us. That could have been us or something like that, you know? And I feel like I would maybe compare our bands or something like that. You know what I mean? And I was always like, that was a thing for me. And that's not a thing for me now. I don't care. Like if there's a reactor or somebody like in my same field, I want to help people up. And if you get above me, freaking hell yeah, I'm going to springboard you. And there's like zero amount of envy or like jealousy or any of that stuff, because at the end of the day, I love what I'm doing. I love my freaking self, and I love the people that I get to help and hang out with. So that is what I was going to say about what Meg just said right there. I think being able to love myself more allowed me to stop being like, I don't know if it's like competitive. I don't know if it's like competition. I don't know if it was jealousy. I don't know if it was like petty or any of that stuff. I'm not sure exactly where that came from, like that side of me or whatever. But I know that within the last few years, like 3 at least, I'm going to give it 2. I'm going to give it 2 years. But at least in the last 2 years, that side of me is freaking dead. I don't care. And I honestly am very, very stoked about it. I love seeing my friends and other people in my field succeeding, especially if it's genuine. If it's not, it still bothers me. It bothers the shit out of me if people are like using people and using viewers and using stuff. That bothers me very badly. So that still annoys me. But I love seeing people getting up in life. How could anyone love someone if they can't actually love themselves? They have to love yourself in order to love someone else. Exactly. Like you said. Freaking... Thank you, RM Army, a lot. And freaking Tommy! No, Tommy's not there yet, are you, Tommy? But either way, ladies and gentlemen, and if you guys have made it this far, I'll put somewhere it's 24, 25, we'll say 26. 26 minutes starts this actual reaction. I'll post it somewhere. Cheers to everybody. It's freaking Sunday. I hope everybody has had a great weekend. It's been a very fun one for me. And yeah, I love you guys. For real. So cheers. Megan, thank you so freaking much. You said you're such a freaking good person, John. I've always said we need more people in the world like BTS members. Oh, no, for real. Thank you for saying that very much. That's very kind of you. But they most definitely are very good influences. And I'll say something else. You know what? I'm going to throw this out there. I like giving props when props are due, my friend. And you know where? Like two people. I'm going to give two people some really good praise, at least in my opinion. But freaking What You Gotta Say and Luke from GOT Games. Both of those dudes, whenever I was like starting to do reactions and stuff, helped me out significantly. And also gave me like that, I don't know, kind of like a light to, like guided my path in a way. You know what I mean? And so, in saying that, I would like to say thank you to those two dudes. Let's freaking do this. 150,000 subscribers. That's what I was getting at on that one. So thank you to both those dudes. Let's freaking do this. Actually, no, not just both those dudes. All four of those dudes, okay? Freaking AJJ, freaking Blaze, Nico, and Luke. All of them, freaking love them to death. And they definitely helped me out a lot. Just if nothing else, being a very amazing light to guide the path. So let's do this. Boop. And I'm also going to go and pause this. I've got this dude's face up. I've got this dude's face up for this. Boop. That guy was so freaking cool, though. And a little badass, too. It's just started raining on him and Jelly Roll. Just pouring rain on them both. And Jelly Roll, like, ran in the backstage area. And dude's like... It was so funny, dude. Either way. Freaking love that guy. He was a really, really nice dude. And he didn't have to introduce me to anyone, but he did. That was cool. Boop, 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 doo. All right, here we go. They're such good folks. They really are. So I think that, like, honestly... There's a lot of good dudes in the scene. I freaking love it, man. There's a lot of really good people out there, and I'm really enjoying it. I speak no lies. Heck yes. Anyone else ever count the number of names when BTS listed, or even count them when you see them all together? I don't know. I don't know that I necessarily like count, but I always like say it in my head. Can't sleep. Mimi, how you doing? Getting ready for back surgery in 2 weeks. Still need plenty of reaction videos to help me with my recovery time. Mimi, I got you, first of all. And also, I just want to say, freaking, I am sending you all the positivity and prayers for a speedy recovery. You've got this, my friend. All right, here we go. Michaela, thank you. Got to clock in for work. Have a blessed rest of your night, Michaela. Thank you for stopping by. All right, let's do this. So, Suchwita, this is time to get tipsy with SUGA. So, I don't know. Let me know in chat what you guys are drinking. If it's water, cool. If it's not water, let me know what it is. Even if it is water, it's all good, man. So for me personally, I am drinking what is known as Angry Balls, which is a Angry Orchard and Fireball. So it's like a slim down Fireball. I've learned not to just straight drink Fireball. Okay, it's not as great as you might think, because you're gonna get drunk quick. Let's do this. Now I don't want to wind up in the back of a freaking a shuttle to a hotel place and be like, oh, you're really drunk, Reeves. You just need to calm it down. Okay, so we got water, and we got green tea. Drinking NyQuil draws. You're wild. You're freaking wild. Diet Coke. Have you seen Roscoe drink Fireball Friday? I've never watched like a full-on Fireball Friday, but I don't doubt that it gets wild. Last time I saw a grown man drink a full fifth of Fireball, he was staring. He was across, like there was this U-shaped couch, and he was across the couch from me and my wife Jody, and we're just sitting here talking, laughing about whatever was on TV, and looked over, and this dude was like this. He did not move his face. It was just stuck like that for literally like 10 minutes. Jody even was like, John, is he okay? And he's like, just stuck like that. Like he was drunk, frozen. It was wild. I've never seen a human do that in my life. It was amazing. And then we just were like, dude, Mike, are you okay? And finally he snapped out of it. But it was seriously like too long. It was one of those like the person's dead scene, and then a fly lands on them and they still not moving. It's like one of those, but the dude was alive. It was the Fireball. He didn't have to blink because the Fireball. Tommy's drinking pizza. Park's drinking Diet Pepsi. Freaking love it. Just tea, Dr. Pepper. And Jesse said, I already can feel you're a real person. You have a great personality. I'll absolutely love talking to you through the screen. Hopefully I get to meet you in person soon. 100% truth. Freaking, I am seriously hoping you're going to come to our Dallas meetup. And there's actually some more information. We should be dropping something in our Patreon and our Discord soon as well, too. But all right, here we freaking go. Let's do this. Freaking a boom. I hope that we don't get taken down for anything. Let me know if I need to turn this up too. I'm going to open up one other thing too. I'm going to pause this for 2 seconds because I don't want to miss anything. But I do need to get up that little anger bar thing that I've heard so much about. Even though it didn't really help us last time. I will say did not help us that much last time. But let's just do that again. I'm kind of scared it's going to happen. And I'm going to be like, oh, God. I think it's like content or something. And then I think it's live scenes. And then you go to this little number. Boop. Okay. I think I can pull it up. Okay. All right, there we go. Good connection, it says. That's all it's telling me right now. Just got a good connection. I like it. All right, there we go. Someone needs to make an opposite drinking to Fireball called like a water disc or something. Yes. Yes, I agree. Another meetup. I'm so excited. Megan, are you going to come to this one? You think you'll come there? I don't know why I'm doing this. It just feels good. I believe it. Like he smelled like cinnamon. Dude, yes. He just straight up smelled like cinnamon. It was amazing. Cherry sparkling water. Jesse, that sounds amazing. Freaking Kathleen O'Brien, peach soju. By the way, really quick also, since we've got that up now, and I do want to say this one other thing. There is a company right now, and I've been talking to them, and I'm going to see if they can sponsor us. I don't know yet, okay? I'm not 1,000% positive, but I am trying for it. And let me show you guys really quick. It's so on brand. It's so on brand. I'm not one of those guys that's going to ever try to be like, oh, let me Gore Soju. So I don't know if you guys have ever seen these guys, but boom. Oh, God. Oh, God. Water. Boop. Oh, crap. They're called Gore Soju. Boom. So this is them. And actually, our homegirl motherfreaking Masha Cat sent them over to me. But Gore Soju is their name. They've got the cutest names for stuff. So if y'all do see a soju sponsorship come across our channel, know that I've actively tried to get this one, okay? Because I love soju, and I would love free soju. So here we go. I just want to say that. Boop. And freaking boop.
그 시절 싸이월드 훈남. 내 니 투어 끝나는 날만 기다렸다. 의문의 인싸 민슈가 아는 형입니다. 잘 부탁드립니다. 용화 형님.
I just love Suga's epic, genuine smile. Okay, I gotta turn this down whenever the music comes on, apparently. I love his voice, man.
이번에 또 솔로 앨범 나오셨잖아요.
Okay, music done, words up.
그러니까 진하게 음악 이야기 하다가 가실 겁니다. 그러니까. 형 요즘 어떻게 지내셨어요? 요즘 한국에서 활동을 좀 안 하고 이제
맞아. 해외 투어를 많이.
네, 해외 투어 많이 하고.
앨범 한번 내야 되는데 생각하고 있다가 윤기 그때 밥 먹었을 때 거의 좀.
근데 그게 불과 얼마 안 됐어요?
얼마 안 됐지.
그게 제가 3월인가 4월인가 형.
그치, 한
네,
4월쯤 됐어.
앨범 나오기 전에.
Oh, dang, that's wild.
맞아. 콘서트 준비하고 있을 때도.
네, 맞아.
준비했었어, 맞아.
Wasn't even
합주가.
really
맞아.
I haven't either, Meg.
호피
Fingers crossed, homie.
야, 그거 어디 갔는지 모르겠어. 그렇게 잘 썼는데.
아, 진짜?
없었어요, 집에서.
I think anytime music's coming on,
약간 네 트레이드 마크잖아, 그거.
we're probably gonna have to like mute it if music comes on or something like that.
오늘 또 소주인데 전 또 부산 출신이니까.
Oh.
네.
저희 이제 또
Okay, so it's soju. Freaking soju.
예.
이 모구모구라는 거 있어요.
예. 진짜로?
섞어먹는데 진짜로.
Muscat is a rock star. Oh.
모주라고 만든.
오케이.
What are those little things? Okay, we'll drink them. Oh, that looks amazing. Hampus, thank you so much for the freaking sub over there, my homie. Boom. And boom. And then freaking boom again.
이걸 먹으면 바로 MG가 되는 거야.
MZ 되는 거.
MZ.
MZ.
OMG.
MZ 하트. 이게 태국 음료 그랬는데.
Should this move to another place? I don't know yet.
한번
We'll see what
오케이,
happens.
오케이. 도전. 모구모구를.
But if it does,
모구모구를 두 잔.
we'll just I don't know.
아 형님 역시 예능 많이 하셔가지고 형님 뭘 좋네요.
난 모주밖에 안 마시잖아 원래. 맛이
모주?
많네.
네, 예전에도 한번 먹어봤는데 맛있어요 되게.
오.
그밖에.
Do you like lychee flavored stuff? I'm not a huge fan.
MZ.
That looks freaking good though. I would definitely drink that. I would most definitely drink.
맛있는데?
Oh,
그거 봐요. 알갱이가 씹힌다니까.
what in the heck is that,
모구모구의
dude?
특징입니다.
That does not look like normalness.
네, 알갱이가
Drink
씹혀.
soju, but it's a little chunky.
괜찮은데?
맛있는데? 아니 진짜 맛있는데?
진짜 리얼로 맛있어.
진짜 맛있어요.
모구 이거.
Mogu mogu. What the heck is that though?
우리 안주 먹으면서 같이.
I don't know that I've ever seen that before.
형님 SNS에 제 앨범 사진.
예.
제가 앨범 드렸을 때.
맞아.
나오자마자
앨범.
아마 드렸을 때 가는데 어떻게 치러졌는지 우리가 이야기를 좀.
바야흐로
그래.
처음에 어느 멋진 날 활동할 때 그 I Need You 할 때
2015년.
Oh, that's so cool.
나도 첫 솔로를 낸 게 어느 멋진 날
맞아요.
어느 멋진 날 첫 솔로를 내가지고 이제 좀 혼자 좀 외로울 때야. 아 이거 외로운데 하고
First of all, that song sounds very, very cool. One Day, I think is what he was calling it. But the wild thing is, like, him saying that they were promoting, I love that, like, SUGA has this thing that he can connect with the other artists with because they I think, I don't know, at least I've never been to South Korea before, but it just seems like the music scene there is very tight knit and it allows people for like to like anybody in the music scene. I think that was like coming up around the same time that SUGA was, even before BTS like got extremely big. They knew SUGA from back then, and they've all got these like past stories kind of being like, oh, you were doing this around the same time I was doing this, or they met up at this backstage of this show that, like, you know, Mnet or something like that. And I think that's always really interesting and cool to hear people talking about that stuff on Suchwita, because it's just a very unique thing that SUGA's got. And I think that it reminds me like South, I don't know how big again, like where they're actually from. Was it like, are they normally in Seoul or Busan? But I'm not sure how big that place is, but it reminds me a lot of like the Nashville music scene is kind of what I'm trying to say. Guys, how you freaking doing? How are y'all peeps? Jin on Suchwita next, please. It's so wholesome. I loved that one. I freaking loved that one. Loved back in the day stories so hard. They all hang out in the music shows. Yeah, and that reminds me a lot of Nashville. Nashville's very much so like that. I think here it's a little bit more judgy, you know, like we're all kind of like everybody was very competitive and stuff, but it sounds like in North Korea, I mean, they probably are still hella competitive up there as well too, or over there as well, you know, they're probably still very, very competitive, but I don't know. It seems like it feels a little bit more wholesome, I guess I should say. And call me Todd, how you freaking doing, homie? I'm going to try to do pauses like that more. That way we don't get pulled down.
다가 백스테이지에서 이제
Oh my god. What food do we got here?
그때 이제 막 엄청
아이징이에요.
이렇게 막
이제 막 시작할 때였죠.
근데
앨범
나는
2개 말아먹고 이제 막 시작할 때.
그리고 확 올라오는데 근데 그 전부터 우리 멤버들이 숙소 생활할 때부터 방탄소년단 와요. 야, 쟤들
okay,
뭔가
that
다르지
makes
않아?
sense.
이런 얘기를 했었는데 활동이 겹치니까 이제 나도 궁금한 거야. 너희들이 너무 궁금한 거였지. 그때 가지고 내가 그냥 쉬는 날은 뭐예요? 이렇게 물어봤어. 쉬는 날은 뭐예요? 라고 했는데
What days off?
음악.
Oh, I was about to say, yeah, they don't have days off, dude.
뭐 이런 얘기를 하는 사실 후배가 별로 없어. 보통 쉬는 날 안 죽어요. 회사에서 안 죽어요. 못 놀러 나가고요. 이런 얘기가 거의 90%야. 근데
Can't go hang out. Oh god.
뭔가 더 잘 되겠다. 그냥 더 잘 되겠다. 안 되겠다. 더
See, I think that's what separated them for sure.
생각을 한 거지.
아니 가끔씩 이런 말씀을 이제 해주시는 선배님들 있으면 되게 약간 좀 기분이 좀 되게 묘해요. 엄청 좋아요.
근데 진짜 리얼로 그때 당시 방탄소년단은 달랐어. 대답하는 게 멤버 중에 뭐 부산 친구도 있고
맞아, 지민이.
대구고 그랬고 막 형님 저 부산입니다. 맞나? 니 부산이가 왜 이래? 기억 속에 되게 그래가지고 친근하다고 생각을 했었는데 이제 슈가라디랑 이제 아육대에서 농구를 하면서 이렇게 막 장난치고 하면서
그때 아마 우리 시상식까지
That type of stuff that they do, like the basketball and playing different things being filmed like that, they did so freaking much, man. And whenever he said like, what do you do on your days off? And he said to write music, that is like a perfect answer. Oh my god. Definitely signs of something coming, you know what I mean? Like it takes that type of dedication, I think, to make something like they just made, which is freaking wild.
계속 쭉
계속 마주쳤었어.
계속 마주쳤어요.
그때 당시에 또 내가 되게 고마웠던 건 뭐냐면 선우정아 누나랑 어떤 앨범을 냈었는데 그걸 친구들이 들었다.
맞아.
너무 좋은 노래라고 말해주고 그리고 니도 어느 멋진 날 좋다고 해주고 이러니까 나도 첫 솔로고 되게 부담감이 많은데 되게 고마웠거든. 나도 그때 당시 되게 메말라 있을 때야. 내가 음악을 한다는 거에 있어서 사람들이 더 알아줬으면 좋겠고 막 내 느낌보다 사람들이 못 알아준다라는 그런 결핍이 좀 있었던.
그쵸, 있죠.
있어, 그런 게 있어.
어릴
나-
적에 있지.
freaking
있잖아.
love that.
그래봤자 내가 그때 27살 때거든. 내가 진심인데.
약간 뭔가 그러니까 아이돌
이라서
약간 그런 게 좀
그런 게
있지.
있을 때야. 한 명이라도 더 알아줬으면 좋겠다. 이런 식이었는데 후배였던 친구들이 그렇게 먼저 얘기를 해주니까 난 되게 고마웠던 거거든.
It just takes one compliment, homies. Sometimes one compliment can make somebody continue going, you know? It's like the little fuel that they need.
그런
그렇지, 그렇지.
고압적인 분위기가 되게 싫었거든요.
맞아.
방송.
그리고 또 대놓고 얘기 안 해. 뭐 매니저 통해서 얘기해.
뭐 어떤 사람 통해서
맞아, 맞아.
저 아직도 형 화장실에서 만났는데 이야기 막 하고 막 아 너 뭐해 뭐 이런 그때였던 것 같아요. 뭐 쉴 때 뭐해 뭐 이런 얘기인데 진짜
Flowers, are you in the chat? Flowers, are you here? I don't know if Flowers is here, but I have to tell you something. He just said he ran into a dude in the bathroom. Flowers, if you're not here, I'm not telling this story, but I just have to tell you something really funny that happened in the freaking in Japan. I think it's in Japan. It's pretty funny. If Flowers is here, I'll tell you all this funny story. But if not, it's gonna make like no sense. People are gonna be like, "What the heck?" But either way, it's wild, dude. I love hearing him say that. Like he loves, like that BTS loved his music, and that was something he was really hoping that more people would like about. He was wanting more people to be listening to his solo stuff. And then BTS was like, "We love your solo stuff." And it was like, boom, thank you. It's like a little gas for him. Okay, me, Flowers, freaking Jake from 2.5 Brothers, and Jody were all at a karaoke bar in, I can't remember. I think it was like Harajuku or Shinjuku or something like that. I can't remember what place it was in Tokyo. But we were somewhere there, and we were doing karaoke, and it was hilarious. Well, I had to pee really bad because we had been drinking a lot. So I go to the bathroom. And in Japan... In America, there's like dividers between all the urinals and everything. In Japan, there's just urinal on the wall, no divider. And I am not even... This is like the dumbest thing ever, dude. What did he say? He said something. But either way, I'm like peeing at a urinal because I'm a dude and doing that. And the guy walks up right beside me. There's 3 urinals. He gets right next to me and then just stares down. Did not like just... In America, it's like, dude, keep your head up. Just don't look, you know what I mean? Just do your business, do your thing. Don't break, don't do this. Don't do that for sure. But the dude just went like this. I'm right here. And he's just doing this the whole time. I'm like, oh, God. And then he said something, and I can't remember what he said. Flowers, that's the reason I had to ask you if you were here. I don't remember what the dude said, but I remember coming out of the bathroom just dying laughing and being like, dude, I can't believe this guy just said this to me. It was hilarious. It was a flattering thing he said. I felt good about it. After I got out of there, I was like, oh, yeah. But the dude just, I mean, it was a noticeable glare. Dude, Tommy, it was not eye contact, not these eyes. I said my eyes are up here, buddy. But either way, I just thought that was really funny. It made me laugh.
더 잘 될 거라고. 그 이야기 딱 듣고 그때 아이니즈 때니까 2015년 4월인가 5월인가.
I can't remember sadly. Dang it! Dang it, Flowers.
정말 우리를 이렇게 마음으로 응원해주는 선배가 있구나라는 생각에 그때 엄청 감동받았어요. 우리 그날 처음 딱 밥 먹었을 때
밥 먹을 때도
음악 이야기만 2-3시간 한 거죠.
맞아.
I love that. That is so cool.
쉽지 않죠.
쉽지가 않아.
쉽지 않아요.
진짜로.
근데 둘은 되게 잘 맞더라고.
He definitely said something flattering,
나는
Joyce.
슈가한테서 그때부터 뭘 느꼈냐면 이 친구는 약간 눈빛에
Angry ball.
락스타가 있었어.
아 그래요?
약간 락스타가 있었어.
You're like rock stars? Hell yeah.
그 락스타의 그 기질이 있었다고. 그래서 내가 이 친구는 약간 락스타인데 이러고 있었는데 나는 좀 어떤 성격이냐면 나 이거 하나 해줘, 나 이거 도와줘 이런 걸 말 못해.
그렇죠.
되게 좀 멋없다고 생각해.
남자지.
뭔지 알지? 그런 거 멋없어.
Hell yeah.
난 내가 잘하면 되는 거야. 약간 이런 스타일이야. 내가
That's
잘하면
so
내가
cool,
할 수
dude.
있는 건데 막 이런 느낌인데 가면 갈수록 이게 없더라고. 없어지더라고. 근데 윤기한테도 야 앨범 내야 되는데 요즘 약간 매너리즘이다. 이렇게 얘기만 했을 뿐인데 형님 제 주변에 누가 있는데 같이 한번 작업해 보시죠. 그리고 슈가 나 이제 곧 앨범 나온다. 형님 언제 나오십니까? 제 방송이라도 한번 나오시고 이렇게 하는 게 이게 시간이 중요한 게 아니고 그 사람의 케이스.
Oh, see, that's so freaking cool, dude.
작가님이랑 인터뷰할 때도 그랬어. 의리의 사나이. 의리의 사나이다.
Friends, homies, legit, straight up, and he sounds like in any music scene that he would ever find himself in, Suga's personality would be a freaking amazing one to have in any kind of music scene. Because him just saying that, like, dude was like, I was kind of skittish about asking for help or asking for favors because I didn't want to be that guy. And then over time, he was like, he was nervous about certain things, and he would come to Suga about it. And that's so cool that he was able to just like help him. That's awesome. That's a very freaking cool thing. I like that a lot, actually. And then also him saying like they were rock stars. I don't think too cool for school. I think too cool for school. You cannot say that their image was anything less than that. They definitely had a very rock star look to themselves. So I totally see what he's saying when he says that they were rock stars. I can't. Oh yeah. Okay. Need to see if I can. You can watch You're Beautiful again. Ah, heck yeah. And also Sharon said, I was introduced to 1OK Rock through CN Blue back in 2013. They talked about meeting 1OK Rock and had song notes and words by 1OK Rock. I love that song. Oh, that's freaking awesome. That is so cool. Agree. It was amazing. Oh, nice. Busan guys are not allowed to ask for help. Oh, that's wild. I mean, but it's kind of cool that he felt comfortable enough with Suga in their friendship to ask him. And Suga, I don't even know that he asked for help. He just said that he was struggling, and Suga was like, "Yeah, let me, you go talk to this dude." So that's really cool. All right, cheers, ladies and gentlemen. Whatever you're drinking, water, freaking Fireball, Sprite.
제가 10년 됐거든요. 나는 형이 한참 막 엄청 선배인 줄 알았어요. 그러니까 형이 왜냐면 그 드라마로 먼저
맞아 드라마로 데뷔했지.
그게 몇 살 돼요?
Oh, he's an actor first. That's cool.
아, 나 21살 데뷔했어. 그게 미남이시네요.
미남이시네요.
그러면 그때
There's a
하고 아마
bubblegum shrimp there, oh god.
같이 데뷔하지 않았어요, 가수?
맞아. 2010년 1월에 데뷔했지.
Okay,
바로
okay.
데뷔했지, 외톨이야.
It's got to be kind of different too. Whenever I guess I'll just turn it down. It's got to be kind of wild too. Whenever they premiere as an actor first and then a musician later. That's got to be pretty different.
아, 근데 이게 그 쉽지가 않거든요, 사실. 이게 저희 데뷔 노래를 아마 사람들 잘 몰라요. 그 노모드림이라고 있는데 학교 이야기.
Most people don't know that. That's like I'm obsessed with that song. What are you talking about?
21살 때 삿대질하고 학교 막 싫다고 막.
Who doesn't know that song? What?
근데 원래 좀
No. Dude, I remember.
사실
I learned that bass line before
곡이
anything.
나와서 되게 부담스럽기도 하잖아요.
진짜 부담스러웠죠. 나는 진짜 부담스럽고 그때 당시에 드라마 잘 되고 이제 외톨이야까지 잘 되고 우리 결혼했어요 막 잘 되고
Oh, that's awesome,
막
though.
러브 잘 되고 직감 잘 되고
They're putting a lot of music on us, homies. These are the things I'm going to be kind of concerned about a little bit.
어떤 생각을 했냐면
I'm just going to try to stay on top of it, though. I think it will be good.
저도 그랬어요. 잘 되면
이게 이렇게 잘 되는 게
No more
이게
drinking
왜잘
is so
되지?
underrated.
왜 잘 되지? 그러면서도 사람이라는 게 내가 말하는 대로 모든 게 이루어지는구나. 약간 신은 나를 그냥 주인공으로 만들었구나. 이런 생각도 하게 되는 거야.
아,
Oh,
양가적인 거.
God.
진짜 데뷔하자마자 신인상이 아니라 바로 본상을 받았으니까 이렇게 모든 게 내가 말하는 대로
뭐 태어났는데 잘생겼고 막.
뭐 그런 거
This is such an in-depth conversation. I love this so much, man.
기침하잖아. 기사가 난다. 이런 느낌이었어. 내 느낌에.
If I coughed, it made the news. Oh, God.
열풍이었죠.
그러니까 그런 생각을 하면서도 어느 순간 무섭더라고 이게. 뭔가 브레이크가 없는 계속 엑셀만 있는 차를 타고 가는 느낌.
에이토.
Quick question for chat that is here right now, and also chat watching this back. Who first got into, what is their name? CN Blue, is that their name? Who? Yeah, CN Blue. Was this anyone's first K-pop band or first introduction into K-pop? I know that like they've obviously been around for a long time. Was this anybody's first introduction to K-pop? I'm curious about that because it seems like the reason I ask is like a lot of the time Suga will come at people like they were his mentor in a way, or that they were not necessarily like, I don't know, he looked up to him, you know what I mean? And in this, it seems like he was there and CN Blue was there before BTS, so he kind of looked up to him in a way, but also kind of just like looked at him more like they were peers. Seems like maybe that's how it looks from this whole little intro. There are many instances of actors also releasing music in Asia. Even Jackie Chan is a recording artist. Tad, I wish you never told me that, but also I'm going to need you to send me all the links. I love Jackie Chan's acting, and I can't even imagine what his singing would be like. It was her first. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, my cousin was into Seeing Blue. That's freaking awesome. Never heard of them, but never looked them up. But I plan to. Same freaking here. I'm definitely going to check them out after this because I don't know. I love anytime I've got an artist on here, I've always tried to check them out afterwards if I didn't already know them because like if SUGA likes them, obviously they're pretty freaking legit. So yeah, definitely going to have to check them out. Boop, boop.
에이톤 트랙이지. 그때 내가 계속 다짐한 게 뭐냐면 이건 그냥 뜨거울 뿐이다. 뜨거울 뿐이고 근데 뜨거움이 사라지고 나면 내가 뭐가 남을까? 이거에 대한 그때 그래서 곡을 진짜 열심히 썼어.
근데 진짜 이런 비슷한 이야기 진짜 많이 했거든요, 저도. 사실 핫함이라는 거는 영원히 유지될 수가 없어요.
맞아.
사실 그게 맞거든요. 왜냐면 가수의 사이클은 생각보다 짧단 말이죠. 그러다 보니까 뭐 가수 친구들이 그만두고 나면 뭐 연기도 하고
맞아.
다른 것도 하고.
It's gotta be wild though because he did it opposite.
BTS 너무 핫하고 너무 잘 돼 있지만 이게 영원할 거라는 생각은 전혀 안 해요.
No, BTS forever. BTS
No. Heck yeah. And also I'll cheers to that as well too, homies. If you got a drink, take a sip.
생각을 해요.
사실 진짜 영원할 줄 알았어. 데뷔 처음에는 계속 영원하고 더 올라가면 더 올라갔지. 이런 생각을 했었던 것 같은데 요즘에 진짜로 지금 얼마 전에 콘서트를 하곤 했지만 이런 생각을 사실 투어하기 전에 이런 생각을 했어. 옛날에 팬이었다 떠난 사람들도 많잖아. 근데 그 떠난 사람들은 어쨌든 날 계속 볼 수 있잖아. 근데 나는 이 사람들을 이제 못 봐. 그런 거에 대한 좀 우울함, 좀 그런 감정이 좀 있어.
Ooh. I should pause it, but I don't. I have to say something a lot of people are going to disagree with me on. I freaking love it. Okay. We're all checking him out after that. That is freaking awesome. His music, I love the fact that there's live drums, and that kind of reminded me of The Rose a little bit. Slightly reminded me of The Rose there. That's what I was going to say. But either way, where he was saying like he feels bad for the people that have left, like his fans that are not there anymore and not able to see him playing anymore and stuff. He feels bad about like people that have left him in the fandom. I totally understand what he's saying, but at the same time, I feel like that's part of him that probably like he just got to get over that part because I think people will come and go in your life and people that stick around and stay with you and stuff, I think that those are your actual legit family. You know what I mean? I think that there are fans of yours that will come and go and there's fans of people that will come and go. But I think at the end of the day, if that's what you're after, just know that that's a very fickle thing. But also at the end of the day, the connections that you make with the actual people, I think that that's something that's going to stick around. I know myself personally, like the bands I'm a big fan of, I'm going to stick around for a long time. And it's not something that I'm just going to be like, no, I'm done with them. Even bands from high school that I've been into, if they come out with something new, I'm like still following them because it means a lot to me. Music means a lot, and I think it's a connection, you know what I mean? And so BTS for me is one of those things. And also their music sounds very genuine. Like CM Blue, they sound very genuine, and I like that a lot. Freaking same draws. Heck yeah. I'm going to get a 7 tattoo. Yes. Not my first, but when I listened to Pandora, one of their songs came up, and I was like, oh, FT Island is rock like too. Their lead was a famous actor too. Dang. Heck yes. That sounds awesome. But they definitely have a little bit of a Rose sound to me.
그러니까 또 그게 오더라고. 내가 못 봤던 팬을 이번에 많이 봤어.
I haven't seen it in a long time.
돼 있기도 하고.
Oh, somebody can. Oh.
저 옛날에 막 사인회 오빠 저 어디 대학교 붙으면 뭐 해주세요. 이렇게 했는데 진짜 붙어가지고 오빠 됐어요. 이랬던 친구가 이제 애 엄마가 돼 있는 거야. 근데 오랜만에 한 8년 만에 온 거야. 너무 반가운 거야. 야, 나도 모르게. 야, 니 왜 왔어?
I freaking love that so much, dude.
와, 이런 감정이 있구나.
진짜 그래요. 근데 저는
That is so sweet. That is so sincere, and that everything I just said, like that, just solidified everything I just said, man. That is so cool.
맞아.
I love that so much.
그러니까 내가 14년 정도 했지만 이 감정이구나.
맞아요.
그래서 이 사람들한테 내가
You grow
최선을
up with people in that
다하겠구나라는
amount of time. You freaking grow up with
점점
people. That's
그러니까
awesome.
이제 막 한참 활동하고 어디 가도 이제 팬분들이 있고 어느 무대를 서도 다 팬분들이 있고 했던 순간도 분명히 있을 거예요.
That is
저도
so
막 그렇게
cool.
하면 진짜 이게 당연한 건가? 언제까지 이렇게 갈까라는 생각할 때도 있고 물론 또 그렇게 생각하는 친구들도 있겠지만 절대
By the way, I love the
당연히
music
되는
that's
건
playing.
맞아.
내가 활동을 얼마나 했고 앨범을
그렇지.
냈고
그렇지,
이
그렇지.
사람이 감동을 받았고 이 사람이 공연장까지 오기까지의 과정들이 있을 거예요.
그렇지.
그래서 진짜 저도 이번에 솔로 콘서트 했지만 형도 봤지만 진짜 관객들이랑 이 눈을 마주칠 때가
Seesaw is one of my favorite songs, man. I love this song so much.
랩을 하고 막 노래를 하면서 관객이랑 눈을 딱 마주쳤을 때 이 사람들이 너무 행복해 보여.
Ah.
무대에서 보이잖아요. 근데 반대로 이 사람들이 나를 딱 바라봤을 때 나도 분명 무대에서 행복해 보이는 분명히. 그러니까 이게 되게 너무 좋았어요.
God, they don't need to ever show this concert to me if I'm trying not to cry. That is like the freaking most genuine performance of a human I've ever seen. You know what? We need to do a full reaction to another one of his nights sometime in the near future. What do y'all think about doing that on Twitch sometime soon? I've got to do that 24-hour stream. Do y'all want to do like maybe we could do that on the 24-hour stream? Watch Yoongi concert during that. If you guys want to, we'll do that. That like seriously one of my favorite concerts of all
아니 근데 그날
time.
이적 형도 왔었거든요.
맞아. 내 옆에
네, 저기 형도 딱 보고 우리 같이 있는 단톡방이 있어요. 근데 윤기 락스타네.
그러니까 락스타 같은 그런 모습이 있어.
Okay,
그래서 뭐
hold up. All right, so yes, YouTube is giving me a little bit of a warning right now. They're saying, heads up, we've detected your video in your stream belonging to someone else. Your stream may be temporarily blocked if you continue. So we're just going to chill for a whole 2 seconds because I don't know if it's going to do this to us and snipe us on off the stream. Maybe it won't. I don't know. Are we still on? Yeah, I think we're still on. Good. But yeah, what do y'all think about that? Maybe possibly doing a little bit of one of like a BTS full concert stream. You guys down with that? Because if y'all are down, I'm totally down. I think it'd be a lot of fun. Let's click on live here and just see what's happening. Okay, yes. So it looks like we're still live at the moment. And then hopefully this little angry bar will go away. A purple heart tattoo. That would be really freaking cool. That'd be... Oh, no. Oh, God. Your stream has been temporarily blocked. No! Oh, God. Okay, listen. So, okay. At least they warned you. Dang it. Oh, balls. Okay, so fingers crossed. I'm not sure if we're like full on down. Twitch! Ah! Dang it. Well, that sucks. Jail. Probably going to go to jail on that one. Dang it. Stream has been temporarily blocked. If you wish to continue, please ensure that. Balls. Ba-da-dun-da-da. I mean, maybe we'll come back on. I don't know. That sucks so bad. YouTube said, not today. YouTube, why? I know, they're the worst, dude. YouTube's just ding-dongs. So, wanna go to Twitch? Maybe? I don't know. All right.